Hello, how are you? I am back again, and earlier on I did an unboxing of my brand new latest in beauty box. And as a little extra gift, they gave me a little sample of the brand new Elie Saab perfume, which is called Elixir? I never know how to pronounce that word, but here it is. Read it yourself or see it in the description. Anyway, either way, I thought, pronunciations aside, I'm gonna do a little mini review of it because I have the sample and I thought it's a new perfume and I love Elie Saab and I thought, why not? So yeah, here it is. It's only a little tiny sample, but quite frankly, it's all we need. So if you are curious about the new perfume, let's give it a go. First of all, I'm gonna read the description. It is called Elixir and it is a love potion sparkling with sensuality, inspired by the Lebanon, a floral bouquet of orris, sparkling neroli and mandarin, warmed by ambery and balm facets for an irresistible trail. Sounds good. I mean, I love orris, love neroli, love mandarin, of course. Amber, balms, beautiful. Sounds good. Let's give it a spritz and a sniff and see how we get on. These little bottles, they're so cute, but sometimes I'm like, they're hard to get out. There we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, you really smell the orris. It's really got that powdery, almost like a licorice-ness. But you really get the orris, it's gorgeous. I know that orris is a root, but I feel like it often smells like dusty books. Like in a really pleasant way. I'm starting to get the citrus notes as well. Ooh, it's nice. Ooh, it's quite like peaceful but sparkling. I'm not really getting any neroli. Maybe that's just me. There's neroli and mandarin. I'm getting a little bit of the mandarin. I'm not massively getting any neroli, but it's got a good warm hit of orris. The orris is lovely. It's got a little bit of sweetness, but not too much. Oh, and you do get that resiny amberiness. There's something about it which I can't quite put my finger on it. A wrong metaphor. I can't quite put my finger on what it reminds me of. It's quite grown up. It's definitely not like a teenagery, sweet, fruity floral. It's definitely not. It's quite a grown up perfume. I always think of Elie Saab as being like quite chic fragrances. And this is quite chic. It's quite unusual. I wouldn't necessarily think of it as a spring summer perfume. I actually think of this as more autumny. I think it's that orris. It doesn't make me think of like sunshine. It makes me think of like coziness. There's something in there that I can't quite put my finger on. It's almost like a little bit of heliotrope, but I like it. It's kind of got this creamy, warm, bookish, dusty-ish notes. It's a little bit vintage, but it's also got a little bit of freshness. It's got an amberiness. It's not super strong, but it definitely is noticeable, but it's not like a super strong, like overpoweringness. Oh, do you know what it reminds me of? It's got this kind of Camden Market thing going on, but in a really good way. You know, like when you walk into a shop and you're like, I think it's sandalwood. That's it. It's got some sandalwood in, which is this kind of like sweet, resinous, musky, I don't know, almost nostalgic feel. I like it. It doesn't make me think of like Elie Saab perfumes as I know them. It's kind of a little bit more, it smells more niche than commercial. And the more I smell it, the more I like it. Yeah, you really get the orris. I definitely get a little bit of heliotrope, maybe a little bit of almond as well. Definitely get the resinous. I think the mandarin is very soft. I think the neroli is very, very soft. And I really think, as well as like the kind of smokier, resinous notes at the base, I think there's a bit of sandalwood too. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I really like it. I definitely think it's more of an autumn, wintry, evening-y perfume. I don't think it's like a summer day perfume. It's definitely got a bit of an edge. It's not a sweet, sexy, classic commercial fragrance at all. It definitely smells like a niche fragrance. It's very high quality. It smells like something I would expect from quite a cool brand. It's got a little bit of a Byredo feel. Something about it which reminds me of Byredo's Cure Obscura, I think it's called. My God, I cannot pronounce anything, can I? Yeah, and it also reminds me a little bit of like maybe Penhaligon's Do you know what it reminds me of? A little bit. It reminds me a little bit of Miller Harris's L'Air de Rennes, which is the perfume they created for Jane Birkin. I like it a lot. I really like this. Yeah, sorry, I feel like I've just sniffed my wrist like a million times and just said, I like it a lot. But it's really good. Yeah, definitely a lot of orris in there, a lot of resinous notes, very, very, very subtle hint of citrus. I would say the citrus just makes it a little bit fresher as opposed to making it mandarin-y or citrusy smelling. It just adds a little bit of a lift. It definitely has a little bit of a vintagey, nostalgic-y thing going on. Definitely a little bit of like deliciousy, kind of like almond, cherry, heliotrope. I would say some sandalwood. It's really good. I think it's cool. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a cool perfume. I like it a lot. I'm really into it. And the more I smell it, the more I like it. But yeah, it definitely is giving me Byredo vibes. I'm trying to think what else. I would say Miller Harris L'Air de Rennes. It doesn't actually smell like it, but it gives me that similar feel. And yeah, I'm into it. I am into this. Kind of want to get the full-size bottle. Oh, that's really good. Anyway, that's my video. I hope it's of help and interest. Hope I didn't waffle on too much, just being like, I like it. I feel like my whole video was just me being like, I like it a lot. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.